But essentially what it was is like you guys were able to redeem choosing whatever weapon I had to go and find. And the idea was that until I found the weapon, I could use I think a handgun, grenades, or a melee weapon, or basically all those things, to try to defend myself until I found the gun. And as soon as I found it, like, I would have to try to find somebody to kill with it. Obviously, if I found it and I didn't get to kill anybody, I'd still gone through the effort of finding it, and I still took the points and stuff. But if I didn't find it throughout the whole map, or if I died really quickly or something, like, the points would get refunded back to people. I used to find it was, like, one of those, like, small, fun little things that I could bring in back when I didn't really have much of a idea of stuff that I could do to, I don't know, be more engaging kind of thing. Because, yeah, I don't know. I didn't always have, like, a shit ton of things that you guys could redeem and play with and stuff. Like, this is stuff I've built up over a year or so, it's... somebody else is here. I just love how that's, like, my first fucking reaction, is to just, like, groan about it. It's like, oh, there's people. Nobody wants people. Mate, where are you going? Oh, maybe I can get you. Why don't I have a scope on that? Now I do. Where did you go? You're all the way up there. Okay. Now you're not. I do like spicy weapons and landing pick. Yeah, I also like letting you guys pick where I land and stuff, because, like, it's really indifferent to me. Like, I really don't care. Sorry, I'm just rolling up my sleeves for a sec. I really don't care where I land in pretty much any of the maps. Like, sometimes I do like to play kind of tactfully, but somebody running up. I don't know where you're going. I guess that place. Alright. But yeah, for the most part, it doesn't really matter too much. Like, I've dropped almost everywhere on most of the maps. Can I help you? Hold up, I need to get that map off there. Can I change that? Not that. There, not to single. There we go. Alright, I was trying to get it onto, like, auto that whole time. I'm like, what fucking... Oh, for God's sake. Mate. We just talked about that. We just talked about my, like, undesire to be near people. I see you with your little fucking... That's either a S12K or that's a SKS. I can't tell which. I guess it doesn't matter. Let's go back inside. Oh, hello. Fucking hell. Alright. I don't know what's so fucking rinky-dinky special about this place, but radio. Let's go inside. I was doing stuff. Oh, there's an SLR here. Alright, sorry, I missed something there. So, what are you shooting, pellets? I don't know. Honestly, just... I was shooting at somebody. I'll say that much. Some of these guns... Oh, there's somebody else. Mate. Where? I can hear your feet. Actually, hold on. I don't even know where you came from. Do you come from up here? I'm confused about this. I don't know why there's so many people up here, for starters, and I don't know why and where they've got their guns from. That's the thing. And the woman that was running despite being shot. You may have missed it earlier. I was, I wait till the fucking plane goes over. So I was playing extremely avoidant earlier. It was quite fun. I ended up, like, sitting up next to a house for a bit. And I'm like, I don't want to make a single sound because as far as I can tell, this person's got a DPS. This other person is, like, super, super accurate. And then I killed one of them, and it wasn't the person with the DBS. It was the other one. And I'm like, oh, well, that's no real issue, you know. I'll just keep going. And so then this other person jumped off a roof and was, like, hunting me down. I'm like, fuck that. So I'm like, I'll play super avoidant, avoid this guy. So I hid beside a house, and I was hiding beside the house for so long. We were in the blue zone. And then when I decided to run away, the person ran inside the house that I was not inside of. and there was a motherfucking person inside the house that I was standing beside. So I've had a really weird fucking run tonight where I've been avoiding players. I've been finding players doing weird shit. Like we've had a couple of people that are hiding the way I do. Like just really random weird shit. I just want to see if I can get a little bit more health because I'm pretty far from the circle. I also finally got the DBS, for God's sake, which is nice. Yeah, more shotty ammo would help. But yeah, it's been kind of wild so far. It's been great. Don't get me wrong, it's great fun. But it's hard to prepare yourself for somebody playing the way that I do in PUBG because I just, like, I don't know. I think you guys know by now, I don't play any game the way it's supposed to be played, right? I don't do it necessarily on purpose, but I definitely do play things how I want. And it tends to end up resulting in, like, unpredictable behavior and shit. So when I come across somebody that's playing the way I am, it's really, really fucking weird for me. Because I'm like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? Like, I understand. It's just weird to see it. There's another fucking person. Alright, I'll go greet him in a second. So let me get the last bit of health. The scorpion would be good. It's better that way. Where are you? Hi. Sorry. I didn't realize that this was a car fight. But alright, when you're done, wherever you want to go. This is better that way. It kind of can be, mate. Look, I'm out in the open. I think they understand the situation. Hi. No, come back, come back, come back. I don't want to be friends. I want to kill you. It's definitely different. Don't you worry about it. Hi. You got yourself a car. Where the fuck did you come from? Are they coming from, like, up there or something? Is there something up there? Yes, but not really. Weird. Anywho, I guess I should, like, get my guns reloaded and probably drink a boost or something. Be right. Yeah, how's your morning going, Mathless? I hope you got some sleep and stuff. So I ended up getting sleep yesterday, which was great. Obviously, I didn't stream last night, as, like, everybody more or less knows. But it turns out that we didn't have internet in this area anyway. So... Hello. Fuck, you're a good shot, aren't you? Hi. I need to heal up a bit. This is really nice, thanks. Yeah. No, I ended up lucking out by having my break last night. And we didn't have internet, so I wouldn't have been able to stream anyway. So it's very, very lucky for me. I reckon he's behind that rock. Because, yeah, if I had have tried to have streamed, or if I had have tried to have stayed up or whatever and not been able to stream, it would have been really frustrating. But it would be kind of nice to have my own times and choices of when I want to take breaks, which, you know, the internet's kind of like not really letting me do that. Like, I'm just taking breaks whenever the internet's kind of down and shit. I actually wanted to take a break next week, like a day off. That's what I'm talking about. Preferably before, like, all the craziness with, like, 7 days and stuff starts. So there's somebody up there, but I'm more concerned about whoever was up there. The other thing, too, is I went back and read some stuff about 7 days, and I've definitely misread something. There's a couple of people around here. So definitely misread something, and I think when Experimental comes out, it's not actually a 1 week. Who's shooting at me now? Yeah, I think it should be out for longer than 1 week. I'm guessing he's on top of the tower. There's obviously somebody down here. These people are ones that I shot to. So, yeah. If you're waiting for, like, Experimental to come out and stuff, it might be... It may run for longer than... It may run longer than, like, 1 week. Come back, mate. Fucking have a go. I got a car, so I've got to kind of, like, get a good shot for this. But, yeah, I'll give it a go. So, yeah, when, How did you shoot past that then, you piece of shit? That's a bit... I do not like how that guy is shooting, by the way. He's, like, barely skimming past the rock. And yes, there is drop-off to bullets. It is possible for it to curve down. but I'm aiming up and it's not really hitting him. I've had a few people shooting in a really dodgy way tonight. It's making me question some things because I am used to playing the game. I know what I'm looking at. So when I see something that's really weird or unusual and it's more than like just one random person, it makes me fucking wonder. But yeah, that's it. Glad you're able to recover. Yeah, the only thing is I have a sore voice, which I assume is probably due to like snoring a lot. But I mean, apart from that, mostly fine. Yeah, that was actually not a bad run. I got a lot of kills there, but that was just a weird spot. A lot of like really weird, I don't know, strange. But yeah, anyway, so I was saying like 7 Days to Die. So when that comes out, because they had a second dev stream, I think today. I missed it, I was asleep. But anyway, when it comes out, I will probably jump on and run around in experimental. I'll probably run around on like the normal settings, like just return all the settings back to kind of default and have a run around with it while it's on public experimental. Because as far as I could tell from rereading the shit, is supposedly what it's going to do is to have the streamer weekend. And where I've got it wrong is I thought they were going straight on to experimental week, but they're going on to beta experimental for 1 week. And then they're going to public experimental release. And I don't know how long that will be on. Last time we had experimental release, I think it was less than a month that it was on experimental. So it could just be like 1 to 2 weeks or something like that. Who knows? But yeah, I'll probably jump in and play the public experimental when it comes out and like experience it a little bit and stuff. I won't probably do too much with it, probably just like running around and kind of adjusting to some of the visual changes and shit, and maybe do some quests or something. But yeah, I don't know quite how long that's going to go for, so I might try to do not so much like a nomadic kind of thing, but like have less, like a more primitive kind of shelter or something like that, and just kind of live that way for a couple of weeks. And then once they actually do fully release the game, then obviously I'll get in and give it the long run play, you know. But I don't know exactly when that is. I think they'll have I reckon what they'll do is they'll probably have the public experimental run just long enough until they get the console connected. And then they'll do a full public release of the full thing, I think. But yeah, it's a bit of a little bit of a difference. It's not much. But yeah, I thought I'd explain that. But I will be, as much as I can, playing my game until... I don't want to go to shelter. Hold on, let's go this way. Yeah, I'll play it as much as I can until the public experimental releases. I don't know where they're going. I fucking hope they're not going here. They're pretty high up, so they're going to be going like over there or something. Maybe apartments. Yeah, I almost landed down towards the shelter bunker, which isn't really a problem. I'm more concerned about this motherfucker. Like, there's guns out here and he landed with them. That's why I'm concerned. So if I can run over here and just get an outdoor gun. He's already coming through. Yeah, I wasn't going to win that. Please tell me I wasn't the first person. I was the first person. Fucking hell. 2 weeks in a row. I think that's 2 weeks in a row for sure, actually. I haven't had, like, first death for ages, except for, like, last week, obviously. But before that, it's been ages, so it's just weird. I knew as soon as I heard him running over. Yeah, I know somebody's going to be first, but I am not really a fan of, like, quick drops. As you guys know, I would rather get into, like, the top 2 and lose than be, like, in the first 30 people to die and go back to start. I prefer to kind of run around. Like, I don't give a shit if I win. I just like the experience of running around kind of thing. Getting to shoot people. Like, PUBG is such a casual game to me. I know a lot of people find this, like, really stressful, really intense and stuff, but for me, it's such a fucking chill game. Probably also because I just don't give a fuck as well. I think if you really cared about winning, it would be very different, probably. But I just don't care. like, as I said, like, I'm quite happy to lose this top 2. I don't need to win. It's really weird explaining that to some people because, like, I've had a few people, obviously, as you guys know, like, my VODs and stuff go onto YouTube later and whatnot, and I get a few people that are like, I can't tell if they're trying to start a fight or if they're legitimately just asking what, like, the last time I won was and stuff. And, like, sometimes, you know, like, when somebody's trying to bait an argument or say something really stupid, it's sometimes pretty obvious. But the fact is, like, no matter how I respond to not giving a shit about not winning, nobody generally believes it. Because I'm playing a battle royale game, a fighter, shooter type of game, right? Where the sole purpose of the game is to win. That's how you win the game, right? But a lot of people negate the whole purpose of playing the game. And playing the game doesn't necessarily mean winning the game. It means just enjoying whatever the fuck you're doing in the game, you know? So for me, I like running around. Whoops. Sorry, it's all walked over my thing. I like running around, seeing stuff, exploring things, maybe trying to figure out where a person is and trying to kill them. Stuff like that. I never try to start a fight. I just want someone to bite. I mean, you can bite people if you want, Grim. But yeah, no, I don't know. I just tend to find that, like, I am just happy to run around. My only thing is I do not enjoy, like, dying super quickly. I don't care if I do die in the game, as long as it's not, like, the first 30-odd people where it's just, like, I feel like when that happens, I spend more time waiting to play than I do spend playing the game. That's where the difference is. That's where I care. That's all I actually give a shit about. Because at one point in time, before PUBG brought in the bots and when people were not playing as much, there was a period of time where, like, there was a long waiting time. Like, you'd wait over 3 minutes just to get into a game. And at best, maybe you'd get cracking. You know, a 16-minute game tops where everybody's, like, hardcore running around, kind of, like, basically fretting nonstop. And, I don't kind of enjoy that. Like, because, like, yes, you land on the map. Somebody else has already got a gun. They're already in the process of killing you. Now you're back in the, lobby. Like, that kind of shit is just boring as hell to me. I also don't like hot drops for the exact same reason. They're gonna lurk for a bit when I try it again. No worries, Grim. I can see you, mate. I don't know if I can get you from here. I have to chase this one down. I can't see where you are, but I'd love to know what that gun is. Are you... You're not firing at me. I don't even know if I can get you. Fuck it, is it hitting the fucking truck or what? There we go. Now I don't have you to worry about. Now, what the fuck are you shooting, mate? Oh, there's 2 of them over here. Oh, there he goes. He's over here. I feel like those were shots were perfectly unsaid. I feel like they were too, but it could have hit the truck. There's 2 people here. There's one here and there's one over there. So, hi. So, yeah, like I said, there's been some really, like, dodgy looking shit tonight. I've been questioning a lot of stuff. So, yeah, even you saw it then. What the fuck? I don't have the health to deal with you, mate. Let's get that. What's it? What's it? Game hitbox is a little touchy. Yeah, maybe. It's quite possible that could be the case. I reckon. I don't know where the guy that went over that way is. But in case you made it across the road, let's do that. And you did not loot that. I'm hearing somebody over there, but I don't know where this guy went. So run back, because best case scenario is he's over here. Then I could kill him. Where you at, mate? Jesus, that scared the shit out of me. That was, like, dead behind me, so my headset kind of, like, gave me super surround both ears, and I thought I got killed. Jesus. Alright. You are dead. Somebody up the hill is shooting. I think there was a helmet or something in there. I might actually need that. The shit's been wild tonight. You know, sometimes I actually do question if, like, something special is happening and I just don't know jack shit about it. Like, I am in the, what do you call it, the PUBG channels and stuff. I do pay attention to, like, what's going on and stuff, but sometimes PUBG just goes fucking ham on its notifications, and I'm just like, I do not need 8 notifications from PUBG today, so I'm just going to mute it for the next 6 hours. And then I hop into the game and some shit's going wild and everybody's playing like really weird, and I'm like, maybe I should have actually looked at what they were doing. I've done that like 3 times now. It's genuinely a worry. There's definitely people over there. I'll go kill them in a minute. Let's go find this guy. Because if the person up that hill is in yellow, they'll be the person... They're right here. I think you might be the one that ran up the hill. I can't be sure. They're obviously healing themselves. There's somebody else over at this building set. I heard them. Yeah, you keep firing out this way, because there's one other person over here. I need to heal myself, realistically. There you are. There's yellow shirt. Mate. No. Let's get you killed. So where's this one? Are you up at that tree up there or that tree over there? Because I don't know. I have 1 grenade. And I'm thinking they might be... I feel like they could be up there because they kind of look like they're aiming there, but... Find out. Yeah, that one, I think. I'm not 100% sure. So go up and around. I did an amazing grenade kill earlier tonight. It was fantastic. I threw it over a wall, through a window, and blew up somebody inside a house. It's one of my best grenade shots I've had in a while. I do not know where you went. Oh, did he kill you? He must have killed you, and then I killed them. Okay, that explains some stuff. And we got ourselves another scope. That's good. Alright. So obviously people up there, I don't care about them. There was a whole heap of people down this way. Actually, I kind of do have to care about them because I've got to go up that way. I was just turning around to like run away, and then I realized I've got to run up that hill. I guess I've got to get my cardio on today at some point. I love how I just sound so overly disappointed about that fact. It's like, yeah, we got to go up this way. Alright. I can also hear a car, and I think that's ahead of me. So, that is behind me. And you are a really good shot. Fucking hell. What are you saying another win for, Grim? What'd you win? Jesus, that hurt me so badly. I don't know where that person was. Oh, they're with the car. Oh, wait, there's 2 people with cars? What the shit? You know what? I just don't understand tonight. Shit's weird. I'm going to assume that the person shooting at me was in one of the cars. I'm going to keep going. Because if they weren't, they have to be running in. If they were, then they only parked up over this corner here. So that's a concern. Also, there were people up here shooting earlier, so I don't know about that. What'd you win, Grim? Did you just go and, like, play a game and win? Is that what happened? Is it doing, like, the tutorial stuff, this game? It's just like, because I know how to play. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I kind of hate that. I sometimes wish if you have a game and you know your shit with your game, I would really like to have the option to skip whatever the tutorial is and be like, I've played this. I know. Jesus. That's from behind me. Oh, I just barely missed the water. Into the water we go. Okay, let me get around here. Okay, I should be shielded here from people, but let me get inside. Because holy shit. Oh, man. That was nuts. Whatever the person was shooting me with. Where were they? They were like We're like down near the road or something. I think I only came in from this side or that side or something. I don't know which fucking side I technically came from. Somebody's here. You doing, mate? That's my bike, you piece of shit. I saw him going for it. I'm like, I see him looking at my bike. I'm like, I could probably get him, but then I didn't know what gun I had. I'm like, I probably got like the, this is the M16 or something is what I thought I had. And then I was actually able to hold it down. I'm like, wait a minute, this thing's got more bullets than that. Like, I could have probably laid in harder at the start, but I didn't know what I had. I had this thing, QBZ. Doesn't matter. What did I get? A new medal. New medal of what? It's a survival mastery, but what was it? This. Increase your survival mastery tier. Is this new? Because what the fuck is a survival mastery tier? It doesn't tell me. It just says increase your survival mastery tier. I'm like, what the fuck is that? It says to do with editing my profile? Nope. It just allows me to put probably that with it, I guess. Maybe that's new. I don't know. Really weird. Like, obviously, I think I've played a few hundred games of PUBG. And I don't think I've leveled up or anything. My survival level is pretty low. How do I get to that? It's not that. Is it? Did I get a new pose? I've had that for ages. I'm pretty sure. I thought I've had that for ages. Maybe I haven't. Where do I get to that? I know I can click on that from somewhere here. I think it's that. I think it's web. I don't think it's any of that shit. It's somewhere in there. I know I can have a look at my, like, what do you call it? Like personal rank or whatever, where people can like report me if they think I'm a sus person versus like other. I'm wondering if they've just reset that. Because I don't recall being on level 1 to 50. I think I was higher than that. Maybe that's something that they reset when they took away classic. Because that would make sense then for like leveling it up, because I have only played like 1 or 2 weeks after it. Is there anywhere where it show me else in here? I do like that it shows you the mission list, because I always forget that that's a thing that you can see. Match log maybe? What is match log? I've never seen that. I mean, it's always there, I just don't look at the shit. I forgot that you can actually leave match. I've never, you know, the time I played, I've never actually tried to leave match. That's funny. You know when you don't use something and then you find it and you're like, has that always been there? And it's like, yeah, I think that one has. I feel like it has been. I remember at one point when they brought out Miramar and everybody wanted to play on Erangel, everybody kept leaving matches as soon as they got Miramar. So you hop into a Miramar game with 100 people and then all of a sudden you'd be down to like 30, 40 people or some shit like that. It was nuts. So you'd run the game and have like ages before you found people, and then it would just be like, you wouldn't really shoot anybody until you got into like the top 20, because then everybody was kind of close enough. But yeah, it was one of those like weirdly spaced out kind of games because of it. And I don't think they disabled it at any point, but I know that at some point they disabled the ability to have a different map. Like they were just like, oh, if everybody's going to leave this map, what we'll do is whenever we bring out a new map, we'll just make it that they only have that map. That way, if somebody's got a problem with it, they just won't play. Like there's no other options. That was really frustrating because they did that when they brought out Vikindi. They didn't do it to Sandhawk, which was nice. But they did still throw people onto Sandhawk as much as physically fucking possible. I gotta admit, I think I hate, apart from Rondo, I think I've hated every single map they brought out. until I've played on it for like 6 months, and then I'm like, ugh, you know, finally I can play on something else, but then I don't tend to get like different options. But Rondo is one of the first ones where I legitimately did not hate it from the beginning. I was like, oh, cool, it's nice and lush, it's nice and green. You know, there's lots of interesting things, extra little features. The only thing I didn't like was that they brought in the, what do you call it, the whole buying area thing. The only part of it that I do not like, and still do not like. But, I mean, I was never going to enjoy that in here anyway. Like I said, if I wanted to experience that kind of stuff, I'd be playing Warzone, not PUBG. I don't know if I fully filled that. Was dodging maps really was dodging maps really a problem back then? Was this something that sort of happened here and there? So pretty much when PUBG like released new maps,